13 Wham News at 11.
Breaking right now, a massive fire tearing through the village of Ovid.
Hundreds of firefighters are on scene battling the flames as buildings collapse around them.
The Ovid Fire Department is asking for people to avoid the village, especially the Main Street area. Good evening. I'm Matt Malloy.
I'm Karen Edwards. The Ovid Fire Chief telling us the village's entire water system has been depleted, and the Seneca County Health Department has issued a water conservation order. 13 Wham Stephen Pappas live at the scene in Ovid. He's been there for several hours now. Stephen, you could see those flames from miles away as you approached.
Yeah, Matt and Karen, just driving up here probably 2 hours ago, we were able to see the flames and the smoke probably about 4 miles away. And now over my shoulder, I'm going to step out of the way just so Ben can kind of zoom in and just so you guys can see it. That fire more or less gone. Earlier, you were able to see some red hue in that smoke. Right now, it's just all smoke. At the end of that 10 o'clock show, it was just smoke. Same thing now, a little bit less. The plume of smoke is still pretty massive. You could definitely see it from a long way away. There's also water that has frozen into icicles on these down power lines that are just outside the building on West Seneca Street and Main Street here in the town of Ovid. This is what it looked like, though, earlier in the night. You can see those flames that were shooting out of the building here on West Seneca Street and Main Street. One of the largest fires that I've ever seen when we had showed up here a little bit earlier. But that fire starting on the second floor of an apartment and spreading quickly. That fire also, that apartment complex over the Big M supermarket here in the town of Ovid. The building, of the front part of that building has since collapsed. It's been very hard to see with the amount of smoke that we've had in this area for the last, say, 15 to 20 minutes to see the front of that building. But we did speak with the fire chief a little bit earlier as they were dealing with the blistering cold temperatures and a drop in the water supply. This is what he had to say.
Right now, everything is still on fire. We've been having water supply issues, even though we have over 40 tankers at the scene. We depleted the entire water system here in the village of Ovid. We've been filling tankers from local ponds at fill sites and also the water tower down at 5 Points. We have 2 fill sites down there.
Again, West Seneca Street and Main Street here in the town of Ovid. That smoke still coming from that Big M supermarket. The first responders doing a fantastic job in the last hour or so in putting out those massive flames that you saw. This is still a very ongoing investigation. We're going to continue to stay here. We're going to continue to monitor what exactly is happening and hopefully bring you more information both on air and online at 13wham.com. Reporting live in the town of Ovid, Stephen Pappas, 13 Wham News.